Hello and welcome to the second part of hip flexor now strengthening. So you can combine the first part, which was stretching, into the strengthening part here. So you're already warmed up, assuming you've already warmed up, working on hip flexors and strengthening. So come on right away into a forward fold and into a plank, and we'll just hold here for a moment, stretching back through the heels, building some strength, and then we drop the head to lift up the hips, and we press back into down dog to make a nice stretch. All right, so the first part is called mountain climbers. Come back into plank, and the idea is that I'm going to pull my left knee up, forward, press back, right, left, right, left. It's like you're stepping and climbing uphill. Keep going. We do a minute or two of these. Pulling knee in, pressing back through the heel. Keep going. And one more. Press back to down dog. Here's where we can do a little leg lifting. Lift leg, left leg up, three-legged dog. Take a deep breath and pull knee into chest. Exhale. Lift up, lengthen it, and pull it in. Lift and in. Lift and in. Lift it back up again. Press, step feet down. Walk hands back and take a nice little break. Forward fold here. Find your breath, find the strength and the length. And then we'll come back down, walk it back out to plank. Down dog. Other side, lift right leg up, stretch, inhale, lengthen it, and then flex. Lift and flex as you exhale. Lift and flex. Lift and flex. Lift one last time. Bring foot down. Again, one more time. Step it forward as wide as the mat. And bring that back for a forward fold. And you can grab your elbows and just let the shoulders and the hands have a little release. And then bring the hands underneath as you bring the feet together. And then roll on up. Come to the middle of your mat, or about a third away from the back. And we come in into squats. So this might be a challenge for some. Sometimes we wear shoes for extra grip, but the idea is I'm going to step forward and bend the knee down and step back. Forward and back. Forward and back. And sometimes it helps to bring the hands up, drop the knee, don't hit it on the floor, just right above the floor. Do 10. Three more. And one more. Step it back. Good job. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Halfway. And 6, and 7, and 8, and 9. One more. 10. Reach that back. Good. Lift the arms up. Take a nice forward fold. Walk the hands out. And then it's nice to stretch with the down dog. Come all the way down. And stretch. Take a deep breath in. Exhale out. Pull right knee into chest. Come right into a crescent lunge. Lifting that back heel off the floor. Come on up. Now we're going to lengthen. So again, this is for hip flexors, lengthening, and then we're also shortening and holding on the opposite leg. Gently lower that knee to the floor and then come back up again. 3 times. lower, and back up, and lower, and back up. Hands lift, and switch. All the way up. Oop. Find that. Press through the back heel. And 3, 1, and 2, and 3. Come back up, lift the arms, and step it back. Down dog, stretch it out. Big deep breaths. Bring your knee as wide as the mat, toes together, and sit down and open up the flexion here. Child's pose. Walk the hands back up, sit up nice and easy, and then sit back on the heels and let the quad stretch. And allow this opening, this abducting to open. You can press on the top of the femurs, press down to lengthen, lift those ribs up. Remember to breathe. And then we're going to roll on over. So bring those knees together. Come on over. Grab that block. We're going to use the block. And come on down. Nice to do a press of a bridge up. Bring the heels in. And flatten those shoulder blades. Take a deep breath in. And roll hips up. Stretching, stretch and lengthen. 2 more breaths here. And then when you roll down, that's on the exhale, lengthen. And then go ahead and flex those knees right into the chest. Flexion. Trying to get these knees as close. Calves into the back of the hamstrings. Squeeze down. All right, next step is called straddle, lifting through. It is an ab. First step without the block, but keep the block handy. We're going to open up. Lift your legs up nice and long. Flex the toes back. Then open the legs. Press through the heels. Flex the toes back. Now press through the heels. Press. You're going to lengthen the inside tendons, and you're going to open, abduct, open the hip flexors. All right, so this is an ab. We're going to do a set of 10 here, and then we'll come into gate opener. Interlock fingers, elbows up towards sky, lengthen the back here. Now keep pressing through the heels. All right, here we go. Take a deep breath in. Hold, curl, press through the heels, and exhale, roll up, pull belly down. Lay head back, take a nice big deep breath. Hold, curl, push the heels, exhale. Inhale. Hold the breath as you curl the tailbone up, push through the heels. Now exhale, rolling up, lift from the shoulders, pull belly down. Inhale, breathe. Hold, curl, push through the heels, exhale, rolling up. Inhale down. Hold that breath as you curl, push, exhale, rolling up, belly down. And 3 more, inhale. Hold the breath, curl tailbone, push through the heels, exhale, rolling up. And inhale, 2 more. Hold, curl, press through heels again, exhale, rolling up, pull belly down. And last one, big inhale. Curl the tailbone, push through heels, exhale, rolling up, pull belly down. Release the head, hold here. You can use the hands and help widen. Push through the heels, and then gently bring the knees together and lower head. Coming right back in, grab that block. Take it on as medium width, put it right on the pubic bone, lift the legs up to sky. We'll do 2 each side here. Interlock, elbows up. Press through the balls of the feet and squeeze that block. Now take a nice big deep breath in. Hold, curl your tailbone, squeeze the block. Put the left hand on the block, and as you exhale, lift, roll open, pulling belly down. Now hold the hand on the block and open the legs. Push through the heels as you take a nice big deep breath in. And on the exhale, you lift up a little higher with that right elbow and press through the heels. Good. Inhale, legs lift, head down. Big breath in. Hold, curl. Exhale, lift up, put the right hand on the block. Open, inhale, push. Exhale, lift that left elbow up, pull belly down. Inhale, lift, lay head down. One more each side, big breath in. Hold, curl. Exhale, rolling up, put left hand on the block. Now inhale, open, press through the heels, big breath in. And exhale, lift up a little higher with that right elbow. And lift, lay down one more time. Inhale, hold, curl, squeeze. Exhale, roll up, put right hand on block. Belly down. Now open up, push through the heels, big breath in. Lift up on the exhale with the elbow. And roll those legs up. Lay head down, bring feet to floor. Move the block. Bring the feet as wide as the mat. Drop knees together. Grab the thighs and squeeze away. Take a couple deep breaths here. And then go ahead and rock knees to left and to right. We're lengthening as we roll over. Lengthen and lengthen. Release that. So contracting, expanding, outside hip flexors. All right, bring feet in like we're setting up for bridge. Retuck, flatten back, flatten scapula and head. This time we're going to lift right leg up to sky, flex toes back, and set up for figure four. Bring that right foot right below that left knee, and then use the hand on the inside thigh to press away. Now you can feel the hip flexor right now, abducting, pressing out. Remember never to push on the knee. Use the big belly of the muscle here to press out. Stretching after we've now warmed that up. Release the tension. Leave the foot there and just roll it over to the left. Set that right foot on the floor. Take your left hand now on the inside of that thigh and press and stretch this whole inside of the hip flexor on the right, sartorius, rectus femoris. All of the top of the leg is stretching right in the front of the hip. You can bring right hand out to side, drop ear over and take a nice long deep breath in for the hip. Pull belly down as you roll up. Lengthen that leg back up to sky. Set it down and switching sides. Left leg up, flex the toes back, drop it behind the right knee below, and then press on the inner thigh and stretch that out. Breathe into the hip here, really important. One more breath into the hip, and then we're going to roll that left foot all the way over to the floor. Drop left knee down towards foot as right hand stretches and expands out. Reach left hand up and take a nice big deep breath in here for the hip flexors, stretching them open. Breathe into the whole left side body. It's all open from the ribs to the hips and all those muscles in the left inner thigh. Outside hip flexors, one more breath. And then go ahead and use the belly to roll back up again. We're going to go ahead and just leave that foot right there. Reach through under the right thigh and lift up that right foot. Bring it in. And we're going to stretch out that left hip flexor one more time. You can hold here. You can reach through, but just don't lift up your head. Leave the neck long. Flex the toes. Stay here. Same part we're hitting with the pigeon, but now we're on our backs. So lots of ways to modify. If pigeon is just not a good pose for you, too much weight on the knee, then you come into figure four. So on the first video in the stretching, if pigeon was not good for you, you do figure four just like this. We're going to switch and do the other side. Lift left leg up and cross that right foot back over again. Lift left foot up. Grab the back of the thigh, pull it in, flex the toes on both of the feet, Reach through, but just don't lift the head or the neck. And then squeeze that left knee a little closer as you flex the feet up here. Breathe now into the right hip flexor. Don't fold the right knee into the chest. Keep it folding outward. You can even use your elbow against the inner thigh here to help rotate that out. Take another deep breath and then release. Supta Baddha Konasana, soles of the feet together. Another rocking back and forth. Bring knees up together, roll to the side, let your head be less. Come back up again, finishing the series of our hip flexion. You can grab the bottom of the toes, scoot those heels in a little closer, drop the knees, and see if things have changed just a little bit. And I'll come up and close the video, and stay tuned for the next two coming.